We are only 10 days away from the season finale of American Idol. If you can believe it, American Idol is already in its 22nd season, and that finale will take place on May 19th. But as we approach the finale and the end of season 22, we do know that we will be losing one of the judges off the reality singing competition, and that judge will be Katy Perry. Katy Perry revealed this news during an interview with Jimmy Kimmel. In her interview with Jimmy Kimmel back on February 12th, Katy Perry said, "So I think this will probably be my last season for Idol." She added, "I love the show so much, but I want to go and see the world and maybe bring new music." This news was not only a shock to American Idol fans, but it was also very surprising to the two other judges, Bryan and Lionel Richie, who did not know about the surprising exit from Katy Perry. And then ultimately, when an announcement is made such as this, people are going to want to know, well, who is the next up? Who is someone that could replace Katy Perry? Who would be a good fit not only for the show as far as good TV goes, but who would be a good fit with Lionel Richie and Bryan, as they are expected to both return for the next season of American Idol? Well, Katy Perry already had an idea on who she would want to replace her. I simply love the idea. I would love to see it happen, but who knows, it may or may not. But Katy Perry came out and said that she wanted it to be Jelly Roll to replace her as the third judge on American Idol. Katy Perry revealed this during an interview with E! News recently, where she said, "I gotta say, Jelly Roll was crazy when he came on the show. I was convinced at anything he said. He could run for president. He could be my pastor. I might go back to church for him. He could sell me anything. So to have any of these guys plus Jelly on the show would be amazing." She went into a little bit more context as to why she thought Jelly would be so great. She added, "I want a truth teller. That's what I want. I want someone who's not afraid to tell the truth in a graceful way. So just someone who has a strong sense of self that listens to their intuition." And like we know, Jelly has appeared on American Idol on numerous occasions, ending season 21 at the finale, where he not only performed with Lainey Wilson, but he also performed with one of the final contestants of the show. He again reappeared on American Idol this year during its 22nd season while the contestants were out in Hawaii. He appeared on the show as a mentor, and he was immediately loved, and he had such a great bond with the contestants. He had such a great bond with Luke and Lionel, and he really does just kind of fall into place on American Idol. But what is it that Jelly thinks about taking over for Katy Perry? Does Jelly even want to be a judge on American Idol? What are his thoughts? Well, he recently shared his thoughts in a brand new interview. And if any of you fans out there are wanting it to be Jelly Roll to be that next American Idol judge, well, you might just be in luck. However, American Idol has to pull the trigger on it. Jelly Roll was recently interviewed by KFRG, Kelly and Guy, on Odyssey Radio during the Stagecoach Festival out in California. And in this interview, he was asked about Katy Perry's comments and the thought of him becoming an American Idol judge. When asked, he said, "Of course, I love American Idol. I've accepted the job and they haven't offered it yet." Now, earlier we did do a video on Katy Perry's initial comments back when they were first made. Several of you guys have already jumped in the comments believing that the replacement will actually be a female judge and not a male judge, as traditionally, we've seen with reality singing competitions. There typically will be male and female judges. And with Jelly Roll on the panel, there will not be that female judge, that female element to bring a different perspective to the show, a different perspective to the contestants as well, and trying to shape their careers. But you gotta admit, Jelly Roll being a judge on American Idol, that would be 10 out of 10 TV. That would also be a really great role model and a really great artist to kind of learn from, as Jelly started from the bottom and is clearly at the top of his game now. And these contestants come in starting at the bottom, and Jelly's trajectory, I think, would parallel very well with a lot of these contestants. But of course, as always, guys, we would love to know your thoughts on this, again, down below in the comments. Now that we've heard from Jelly and he's willing to take the offer from American Idol, if they ever send it his way, what are you guys thinking about Jelly Roll becoming a new judge on American Idol? That's your latest update here at CountryCast. Also, be sure to subscribe down below so you guys never miss out on any breaking news and updates.